Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Vanillaraccoon and welcome to a Minecraft Let's Play. Before we begin, I want to take a moment to just say thank yous ever so much for showing such strong support on episode 1 for this new series. If you are looking forward to this series, and be sure to give this video a like, and also let me know down below in the comment section what it is you would like to see in regards to future projects that we can get our build on with. It can be anything from a rustic village to a medieval kingdom, or even something that may be entirely new to you or even to me, although at this point in time, well, I kind of built a lot of things in my time. We'll just leave it at that. So what I want to do at the beginning of this episode is I want to do a little bit of mining with you. Now, as you can tell right here, we have a collection of diamonds, and we also have a fair amount of iron right here. If you see those name tags right there, just disregard those. We do have super mobs, or actually, I want to use the phrase that I coined not that long ago, and we do have something called better mobs, but I haven't really encountered them, and instead of going into them right here and now without having something to show, I'll save that for another day. So just disregard those name tags. That's part of the command room that we had to set up for this world to have, so then we can have all of the vanilla powered features that are brought to you by Winter Graves. So right here, at least, like what I was saying, we have a collection of diamonds, and we also have a fair amount of iron and even some redstone ore just within the ceiling. Now I'm going to put on the F3 screen. I want you to take note that we're only standing at Y level 14. Something that I had done in a previous Minecraft Let's Play series, for those of you who may remember, and for those of you who are new then, well, in World of Raccoons Season 2, I had cranked up, well, actually I suppose that would be an understatement to say in retrospect, but the spawn tries along with the spawn size for everything from coal all the way up to diamonds, except for emeralds. I don't think when you're customizing the ores in the in-game features, when customizing a world, I don't think they're available to tweak the spawn tries and spawn size. But like what I was saying, everything from coal all the way up to diamonds and then some, the spawn tries and spawn sizes were just, it was a ridiculous thing. I could begin to go down into the ground, begin to mine up some stuff, and next thing you know, I would be stumbling across pockets of diamonds, coal, iron, redstone all over the place within their respective spawn levels. However, in this Minecraft Let's Play series, I took that into consideration, and so now I tweaked the spawn size along with the spawn tries and even the max height in which some of the ores can spawn in, but I didn't do so that it's a little OP or cheaty weedy. And what I want to do with you on camera right here and now is boom, boom, and boom. There we go. I mainly just wanted to get the advancement on camera with you that I had acquired diamonds, because every once in a while, whenever I watch a Minecraft Let's Play and I see someone start up an episode, they'll just go and say, oh yeah, I was mining or traveling within the road and I came across this or that, and they don't really show it. So I kind of thought, at least for you guys, in the event that you're like me and you want to see people come across stuff on camera, well, there you go. So we have now 9 diamonds, and also, what do you know, we have some lapis right here as well. Ooh, this is gonna be good, because not far from where we're at, actually, if we just go ahead and run back through here real quick and we peek up the ladder, well, you know what, I'll go ahead and run up the ladder, well, climb up the ladder with you on camera. Not far from where we are at right now within our dank mines, we have a spider spawner. Now, I'm going to take this opportunity to do a little shameless plug, and that is, fairly recently I created an official Vanillaraccoon Facebook fan page. So for those of you who are watching this and you may not have a Twitter account, or maybe you do but you don't use it that often, but you do have Facebook and you're active on it, then feel free to, when I share this video on the official Vanillaraccoon Facebook fan page, which a link to that can be found right beneath the like and subscribe buttons, feel free to comment on the video when I share it there with a link to a tutorial for a simple but efficient spider spawner grinder, or mob softener, mob grinder. Not entirely sure what to call it off the top of my head, because I would like to actually turn this into a simple, efficient farm, not only for the mob drops so we can get the string and spider rice, but all the other better mob drops that are provided by Winter Grave from this. But also I want to be able to just start to set up my own enchanting room and then begin to enchant my iron tools, armor, weapons, and etc. But I'm gonna now go ahead and just continue to mine down within the dank mines and gather up the rest of the materials and resources that I'm gonna need, and I'll see you guys when we're ready to get our build on. And it is a brand new day, as we can tell by the sun is rising off from the east, and we're going to be getting our build on right down over here. And the reason why is because when I was traveling from the village that we visited in the previous episode, which in case you missed that, then through the power of YouTube cards, one will be appearing in the top right corner of your screen that you can click or tap on, and it will take you to that. But when we were returning from the village, I couldn't help but think that this small stretch of land right here could use a little bit of a dock. Now the reason why is because I think I'm gonna have to be traveling to and from here via boat, seeing as how we have this nice body of water, and at this point in time I don't have a pair of beetle wings, and I also don't have a nether portal or even a nether system set up. So yeah, instead of walking around, I'm most likely to be traveling around with the boat. So I want to at least have a nice little place that I can at least just, you know, row myself to and from and not really have to worry about parking it near any part of the land and then go, oh, wait a minute, how am I going to find my boat? I can have one designated spot to park it at and know where it's at, and then from there be able to do whatever it is that I need to get done. So what we have right here is a chest, and it has within it all the materials and resources that we're going to need to make this little dock. Now, I'm not going to go over the top with this. I'm just going to try and keep it fairly simple, seeing as how I still don't have as much stuff as I would like. And, ooh, you know what? No, I'm going to just quickly retrieve that. I want to make sure that the dock is 2 blocks wide, so that way it matches with our pathway right here. That is 2 blocks wide, and I'm going to be using a variation of logs. As I always say, variation is the spice of life, and the reason why I'm going to try and focus on placing the dark oak logs more close to the water than the oak logs is because I want it to look like, okay, maybe we have a current that's coming in. Maybe it's the high tide and the water level is starting to rise up a little bit, and then we can just use our imagination and go from there. Now I think, let me see here, 1, 2, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do something like that. And like I said, maybe it's high tide, so we'll place one more dark oak log right there. Thankfully, at least I have been, yeah, we'll leave that as a dark oak log. Thankfully, I've been farming the dark oak from over there. As you can tell, we have 2 new trees that we're gonna have to relocate fairly soon, but let's just go ahead now and grab these. And I know I have the crafting assistant available in vanilla Minecraft, but I'm so used to crafting it normally from having played on the Division Season 2 server, because in that series, at least in that mod pack, the crafting assistant doesn't really work with all of the other mods that we have available, but it is what it is. So now we have a nice little dock right here, and I'm thinking for lighting, I may create some fence posts. Let me see what I have here. Let's just quickly grab some of this and we'll place it right there. I should have torches underneath my bed. That sounds weird. The things you say in Minecraft, am I right? I remember one time, a while ago at this point in time, when I was playing on a server with some peeps, and it was for non-recording purposes, of course, otherwise you would have seen that content here on the channel. But I remember I was playing on a server with some peeps, and then all of a sudden we were transporting a horse through the nether, and all of a sudden it started to suffocate as soon as it made its way into the nether. And then next thing you know, on our screens it said horse suffocated in a wall, and you know, we thought to ourselves, wow, the things you say in Minecraft. So I mean, I like this dock as it is. We could probably get away with maybe extending it. Well, you know what, instead of extending it, what if, let's just quickly move the boat over here. What if, can I just park it right here for the moment? Yes, I can, and I made it on the dock. Sweet. Let's just curve it now. So we're gonna curve it outwards, 1, 2, boom, boom, and we're gonna do something like this, and then we're gonna bring it out like 1, 2, 3. There we go, counting with vanilla. And then that way, we don't have to worry about it just being linear. We can say that it has some shape to it. And we're just going to do something like that. We're going to finish it up by creating another set of oak slabs. And there we go. So now, just in case, okay, because I'm thinking, what if we park our boat right here? And if we face forward, is it just going to launch us forward? Yes, it is. And also our boat is going to get a little drag going on there. So I think for the most part, that's going to do it for our dock. I want to try and keep things as simple as I can because I'm a person both in real life and online where I like to try and keep things as simple as I can. I'm a little too old and tired to go out of my way to make things overly complex, and I think that's going to be a great segue into what I want to discuss with you in this Let's Play. However, at this time, I'm going to just finish up prettying the place around here, and I'm also then going to possibly just make this dock look a little more pretty, but seeing as how I built it on camera, I'm going to save the rest of it for off camera. So I'll see you guys in just a little moment. And there we have it, peeps. This dock looks a little more pretty than it did in the previous segment, and that is because I simply took some wooden pressure plates and placed them on top of the logs where the rings were exposed, and then on the side of these logs I placed a wooden button. Now, one thing that I'm actually excited about when it comes to Minecraft Java Edition 1.13 is that we would then be able to craft wooden pressure plates along with wooden buttons in regards to the choice of logs or planks, I should say, that we craft them out of. So for example, right now we have this wooden pressure plate along with a button featuring the oak texture, but say we have a dark oak log and we convert them into, well, we convert it into 4 planks. With those 4 dark oak planks, we can then create a dark oak wooden pressure plate or even dark oak wooden buttons, and I think that's going to be very, very cool to have in Minecraft. I've seen some resource packs along with my own with Van's John where we would have different textures for in regards to the choice of wood that we were crafting out of, but nevertheless to see it actually implemented into Minecraft, well, it's good. That's all I'm going to say. So what I want to do now is I want to talk to you about, well, Minecraft Update Aquatic, and whilst we do so, we're going to take these 3 various stones that we have down on the bar and sprinkle them within to the hillside, so that way it looks a little more realistic. And so upon the recording of this video, at least turtles have been announced to be coming to Minecraft Java Edition. Now, I don't really have any solid idea or thinking as to whether I like this or not. I'm more curious to see what value they're gonna have in terms of farming, and that's something I don't really think about all too often, but seeing as how this Vanilla Plus Minecraft Let's Play series is going to be the flagship series for the channel here on out, I'm at least gonna try and get into doing more stuff like that in regards to setting up farms, and also just trying to continue to take a hatchet to a tree or maybe a pickaxe to stone and do some mining and building as well. But getting back to the topic, so turtles have been announced, and we already know for a fact that we're going to be getting dolphins, and that's another mob that I'm actually pretty, I guess you could say I am happy to see that coming to the game. I know there's a mod called Mo Creatures where it even has, I think, turtles, dolphins, sharks, little fish, and more type of aquatic life forms implemented into the game, and to see all of this stuff now coming to Minecraft itself, I think that's a pretty good move, at least in regards to keeping the game fresh for me, because don't get me wrong, I enjoy getting my build on. It's why I play Minecraft. Growing up, I played with Legos, and even to this day as a 24-year-old, from time to time, I still play with Legos and purchase a Lego set. Don't tell anyone that though, that's our secret, alright? But for me to continue to get my build on, I would like to have new features or new blocks or even new dungeons like the sunken ship that will be coming to Minecraft again with the update Aquatic. Now, with all of the mobs that were just mentioned along with the dungeon, I'm at least excited for this new update only because it's going to give me a new opportunity to flex my imagination, get my creative juices flowing, and try to build something out of my comfort zone. Now, I've already built a desert village, I've built an ancient Mayan city, I even once built an entire Gothic medieval kingdom, and much more. But I've never really sat down and tried to build something either within water itself or even close to water. I mean, sure, we're building next to a swamp, but this is something that you would typically see regardless of what's going on in the game in regards to updates or something that the content creator, in this case yours truly, is doing. So when the update Aquatic comes out, I'm actually going to do my best to try and come up with something that I can do in regards to a building project that's going to be both involving a deep ocean but also underwater. Now, I could go ahead and try and create the lost city of Atlantis, but I mean, that's something in my opinion that's already been done, and I don't want to do something that you could see anywhere else. If you know me, and if you don't, then allow me to say this here and now. I like to look at what other people are doing and just think to myself, that's cool, but how can I one up that, if anything, if possible at all? So feel free to leave me some thoughts and suggestions as to what we can get our build on when Minecraft Update Aquatic comes out. That is going to be both involving deep oceans but also underwater. I know you guys are some very creative peeps. Even at times you impress me so much that I think that you're a bit more creative than I am, which you guys are. So I'd love to see what you guys have to offer. And with that being said, I'm going to continue to just do some landscape around the area, and when I bring it back, we'll most likely begin to conclude this episode. Now, I just want to point out that it's not only a new day in Minecraft, but it's also a new day in real life. I ended up staying up a little later than I usually do, hanging out with some peeps on the official Vanillaraccoon Patreon Minecraft realm, which if you would like to have access to that, then all you gotta do is pledge over on Patreon. I do think it is the second tier, which also grants you access to the official Vanillaraccoon Patreon Discord server, where we like to have thought-provoking discussions and just derpy Minecraft discussions as well. But I was up late last night and I was working on an iron farm, and then it dawned on me that when it comes to the techie side of stuff, I really don't know that much. And so I ended up making a few decisions that I asked the community about what they thought of, and we came to a consensus, pardon me there. And so what I'm getting at with this little story is that if it weren't for you guys, the viewers, and also the people who follow on Twitter and may even like and follow the new official Vanillaraccoon Facebook fan page, it's that I can't continue to create content without your help. So for those of you who drop a comment or inform me on what's going on or how to do something, then from the bottom of my heart, thank you ever so much. But also just giving these videos a viewership, and then also going the extra mile and liking them and sharing them with your peeps is also, it truly makes my day. And again, from the bottom of my heart, thank you. So what I've done here is I've taken some stone buttons and just sprinkled them around within the ground, so that way then they can resemble little rocks, I guess we could say. And then also I extended the pathway that branches off down here right by the coastal line. And if you just heard my dog in the background, I apologize. She's starting to wake up a little bit. She's starting to wake up and is getting a little cranky, so I'm probably just gonna wrap things up here and now. But what I wanted to mention real quick before I do is that in the next episode we will be making a bridge that will connect this harbor to that island, and then from that island to the island in which we're going to be building our starter house on. So with that all being said, ladies and gentlemen, if you enjoyed this video, then be sure to drop a like and consider subscribing to your new home for entertainment. But don't forget to turn on notifications so you don't miss an upload. And if you would like to engage in any conversations, then feel free to share your thoughts and opinions down below in the comment section. Of course, my name is Vanillaraccoon, and you guys have been awesome, and I'd like to wish you a happy day, and peace out.